We should start doing that and taking turns. Welcome to weekend two of March Madness. We are super pumped. We have the Elite Eight. Sophie, I am stoked. What are you most excited about?
I'm excited to see who wins this year, honestly, because I don't have any skin in the game this year. I'm just excited to see all the different ideas and then who wins. I'm excited to see these close races to see who's gonna come out on top. So yeah. What about you, Steve? What are you most excited about? Because you do have skin in the game.
Winning, though I probably won't win. And no, I kind of the same. I'm interested to see like last weekend, like all the content. What did everyone do? Like, how did they do a different iteration or a different take? And so from like this week to next week, it's going to be different content, different ideas. So super excited for all of that. We have the Elite Eight, but we also have John Carippo here. John, welcome back. What are you excited about, friend?
Well, I got to tell you, my low-key favorite thing is the smack talking. And somebody needs to put Howell in her place early because if she gets her roll going, it's bad for everybody. But that, yeah, see, Christy, I feel you on that. We were in the green room. It was ugly already. Apparently in the Midwest, all they've got to do is sit around and think about it with crazy insults about their teacher friends. But anyways, but the other part, though, the part we're here for was I loved the creativity and the intricacy of what everybody shared last week. And I also love the way Steve and Sophie added the research part. So like, yeah, you can talk a lot, but like what's the research about this say? So yeah, I'm going to shut up because the sooner we start, the better it gets.
Yeah, 100%. And so we're here. So if everybody that has been getting in on the social media action, most that have done that should have gotten their own copy of the bracket. We have been updating. No, Sophie's been updating that bracket and keeping up with all that good work. So we're going to go in order here. So with this next round, this first matchup that we have for this weekend, we have Math Reps with Lisa. We have Math Reps up against last year's champ, Justin, Random Emoji Power Paragraph. And so let's get right into it, friends. And don't forget, if you are watching, the voting for round 2 is live and has been live for a few days. We will close it down right, as we conclude this upcoming round. Let me put up the form there. I think I have the right one here. So that is the short URL. We'll be dropping that in the chat if we haven't done so already. So feel free to drop in those votes. Then we'll also we're starting with Lisa. Here we go. So there's video content coming from Lisa.
Right, in round we built our muscles. Now in round 2, we're gonna give it a little bit of a twist. On Fridays, it's not test day, it's data pulse check day. By having students narrate their mathematical thinking, we are now focusing on the important things, and that is the cognitive process. So now here's a little bit of a flex. When the student hit a wall, they don't need to wait for me to walk around the classroom. They have Snorkel for that. They can go into the coach and ask it how to help them. And Snorkel will ask them probing questions to help them get that over that hump so that they can be successful. I'm no longer the whole answer key. I am not the answer keeper. I am simply the person who analyzes the data, so I know exactly where my students' misconceptions are, and I can focus in and help them that way. All of this is done through AI, and it is meaningful. For students had a tendency to long walk it, shall we say. They didn't always want to do it. Either they didn't understand it fully or they were afraid of getting it wrong. Now that's taken away with Snorkel. Immediate feedback, students are successfully completing the math reps, and they are practicing more and more than they ever have before. So the engagement spike is visual. They have moved from passive learners to active explainers, explaining their result. The result is students are ending up doing more reps than ever before. I have reclaimed my time. I am analyzing the data. I am looking at their misconceptions. All of this is done through AI, through Snorkel. It has made my life easier. I no longer need to sit back and analyze the data. It is being done for me. I can go in and I can target the students that need the help and close the gaps where they need to be closed. This is now a live diagnostic engine. Math reps and Snorkel, a match made in heaven.
Okay, Lisa just gave herself a new nickname. She's the answer keeper. I love that. It's kind of like the crypt keeper, but all year round, not just Halloween.
Love that. Yeah, love that. I used Snorkel this week actually, and just every time I use it, I'm like, the lift, right? It feels like a weight off my shoulders from like a feedback. I was talking about that with my pre-service teachers. They're like, wait, everyone gets feedback, and my feedback as a human, that's just the extraness during that moment, right?
The extraness, yeah.
100%.
I call it the Mary Poppins position. I'm not doing put your name on your paper. I'm not doing hand your paper in. I'm not doing Justin, quit talking to Christy in the back of the room. Like, the kids are doing the work, and I think the answer keeper is a more positive vibe than mine. But the Mary Poppins piece of like, oh, you got a 2. Did you try reading the instructions? Did you use the chat? Do you think that possibly capitalizing the letter I could be a factor in this one? Because it says it right there in the chat. I think that's so great for kids because it puts me into the explainer role and not the enforcer, if that makes sense. That's the vibe. It's really fun.
Yeah. I appreciated I kind of did a deep dive this week on the Snorkel library, like all the things that are built in there, and the content stuff, that's cool. And the edge, it just seems like really thought out and robust. I really appreciate that. Like, less that you have to create. Okay. All right, friends. We have Justin random emoji paragraph coming your way. Here we go.
Crowned a champion, but in my room, we don't stop the win. We run it back. This is the twist. We take the champion paragraph and every single student revises it. Not randomly, it's engineered. The teacher can give them any number of additional criteria. In this one, for example, we add clarity. We add 1 compare and contrast, add 1 extent component, add 1 additional relevant detail. It's no longer creativity, it's craftsmanship. I do this on Class Companion for the instant feedback. This is what the assignment looks like. Here's the first revision attempt. It's strong, but missing depth. No additional relevant detail, limited extent. It gets a 6 out of 9. Same student. This is after AI-guided feedback on Class Companion. Now look, specific historical detail, balanced extent, sharper analysis. It gets the 9 out of 9. That's growth in mere minutes. But we're not done. We send it back to short answers battle royale. Anonymous voting, stronger writing advances. You see, reading reps build endurance, and endurance does matter. I'll give it that. But in my room, they don't just endure writing. They compete, they revise, they improve. This is our original champion, creative, energetic, but surface level. This is the rematch winner. Clearer transitions, specific detail, balanced analysis. It's the same topic, just higher level thinking. 1 paragraph, 30 revisions in class, 2 competitions, 0 extra grading. That's not an activity, that's a system. The arena creates urgency. The rematch creates growth.
Did I catch Justin laughing at his own joke? Because I think it broke me. He kind of said thing, and then he went like he's funny right in the middle of it, and it threw me off, Justin. I got to tell you.
Well, it said reading reps because I didn't realize that I was like the round 1 and round 2 were going against different people. So I said reading reps because I was trying to smack talk in the video, and then I said reading reps.
Don't do that, bro. Just stay in your lane. You're good at what you do. Just stay with what you're thinking.
Well, I feel that Stephanie did that. Like, she targeted Kat for life. So she's like that. All her video content's that way.
Kat, no matter what.
I think a chat, if you guys are watching, I'm shocked that Christy won. Oh, Steph. The the chat, if you wanted to engage with us in the chat, I think the chat that's working is the Facebook chat. So we are trying something new, and we actually went live on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Steve was at the 3 places. And so YouTube chat is not working for some reason, but the Facebook live is. So if you guys want to interact with us on Facebook, that's where the chat is going. And that's also where I posted the link for the form. I also posted it on Instagram because I think that might be a separate. But yes, this is great.
And I just ordered an Amazon custom sign of a screenshot of Stephanie asking in the private chat, "How do I smack talk?" I'm gonna hang that sign above my computer.
Love it. And then Sophie, you probably already, you did that, but I'll post it again. Just the form in the chat.
Yes, I posted the form in the Facebook chat and in here. And
Every
over
time
on
I
Instagram
post,
Live.
it posted like 3 times every time I do.
Maybe you're sending it to like all 3 locations. Maybe you can do that because you're the admin in Riverside.
Fair.
Fair.
All right. So that was Justin and Lisa. That is our first round off. If you guys please go in and vote for Justin or Lisa with math reps and snorkel and Randy emoji power paragraph. Wow, that one's hard for me to say always. With short answer with Justin, and look who's the winner. They're still voting until all the videos go through. So if you haven't voted yet, you are still game. The next pair is Freyr with Brisk with Christy and Thick Slides and School AI with Stephanie. Super excited to see what they are bringing.
This is going to be messy.
This could get dirty. I'm excited.
All right. Here we go. So
I'm just hoping we get an answer keeper type of thing out of this.
Oh yeah, happy Pi Day, everybody. Yay! Dustin calling me out on my control issues. I see that. Yep, Remy. Okay. Steve, you're the one that can roll the film here. Wow.
All right, here we go.
What if one lesson frame could raise the cognitive demand without raising your workload? Same Freyr, higher rigor. Let's flip it. Let's be honest, Freyr is powerful, but it can take an entire class period to master 1, maybe 2 words. That's deep learning, but it's also slow. And that's why teachers hesitate to use it. So we flip it. Instead of giving students the word, we give them the definitions, the characteristics, examples, non-examples. Their job becomes identifying the concept and defending their reasoning. We're no longer starting at recall. We're starting at analysis. Now we're not mastering 1 word in a whole period. We're analyzing multiple core concepts in that 1 period. Same frame, same depth, more coverage. And before you think this took hours to build, it didn't. I prompt Brisk with my vocabulary terms. It generates structured flipped Freyrs in minutes. I refine it. I drop it into whiteboard. Done. Teachers design the thinking. Brisk handles the drafting. Before, students define nationalism. Now they defend why this evidence proves it. We're starting at analysis and evaluation. That's a backward Bloom's. That aligns with Hattie's research on conceptual change that clocks in at effect size 0.99. We don't lose the depth. We raise the cognitive demand. Students move through an entire unit's vocabulary while thinking at a higher level. Same frame, higher ceiling. Vote for Freyr with Brisk, because in round 2, I'll show you how class insights make this even smarter.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the creativity on this one, where we're using protocols in undiscovered platforms. Right? I think that's really, really cool. I love that.
100%. All right, here we go. I don't know if we're ready. Stephanie's video's coming up.
Hold on to your hats.
I would sometimes get responses that look like this: the free facts, global Kit Kats, and then this generic photo of a Kit Kat. Like, I know what a Kit Kat looks like, guys. You just added it from Google. And so after adding in AI, my students had more detailed responses, just like Kat's answer and response here. And that is because of the constraints and the things that I added into the School AI space. Here you can see there's an agenda. And with this agenda, I was able to have my students go in, and they're not just given the answers. There's different rules and guide rails that I had the AI follow in order to support scaffolding and differentiation as well. After each of these different agenda items, there's even an outcome that's going to test and see how well my students did towards reaching this objective that I have for each of these different areas of their thick slide. My students' answers were a lot more differentiated, scaffold, but was also supported. We can see here in the example that my students now were citing evidence from the text, which they hardly rarely ever did. They were getting real-time nudges from the AI about their feedback. Students were also able to ask questions and dive deeper with AI instead of me needing to correct them. And again, that just takes a lot of time. I'm able to use mission control data to see how my students are doing and how they're progressing with this mastery-based grading. I can see that they're really doing a great job, or maybe they need help in a scaffold. I can see which step of the thick slides they're on, and I can even see these great learning insights as well. This was a huge insight for me to be able to support my students and think about these constraints that I could add within AI, so students didn't just write more, they actually were writing smarter. And Kat, well, she's still learning it slowly.
Kat's not even here.
Oof, just randomly throwing stuff out.
Poor Kat. We love you, Kat.
Kat was supposed to be here. Okay, I'm very shocked. Very shocked. I'm also shocked that Robert didn't make it either. Sorry, Steve.
You know,
Oh.
I don't know. It's just like I just went where the data pointed me, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But yes,
We did. Are we gonna tell them?
yeah, we can tell them.
Some people decided that they were going to get students to vote.
And it was at a high school that I'm very familiar with, that one of our friends used to teach at and has a lot of influence in. And it's like, and you can, you know how you like the student, like the email is like a number at Ripon
High school.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe next year we have like, hey, let's not have our kids the entire.
I think we need to change it to Rip Off High School based on that.
So
fun trivia, yeah. Stephanie, you're going to love this one. Justin didn't know that the town that he works in, which is Ceres, he didn't know that that was the Greek god of the wheat, i.e. cereal. So I had to teach him a thing. Josie's like, hell yes. Everybody knows that.
So do we count those?
Thanks for bringing me into the conversation, John. I always appreciate it.
So Stephanie cares deeply about the rules and about expectations.
Yeah, because Kat cheated last time. Her slides were due on Saturday. She turned them in on Sunday. I'm sure there's others of you on here too that did that.
So moving forward, if we're doing this next year, like we'll put a big disclaimer, like, hey, do not have your students vote. This is an adult party, right? Especially if you have like kind of like
Adult party.
200 kids that are clearly just be like, yeah, Mr. Mayfield.
If this is an adult party, it needs to happen way later than 10:30 in the morning.
Well, it's 10:30 at night in London, if that helps, Remy.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Phil, for everyone else that's watching this ridiculous conversation, be sure to continue to vote here. Kind of put that up here. We have that in the chat. So round 2, we're seeing these votes come through. Interesting stuff, and we'll reveal that in a bit. But I think we're ready for the next matchup here. Sophie, you want to intro that one? Because...
Yeah, I'll take care of this one. Oh my, Kat, yes. So this next, the third face-off is between Fast and Curious. This time, Steve is using GimKit instead of Wayground in his presentation, and Josie followed the rules, and she's doing 3 times genre, continuing with We Will Write. So
you changed it, Steve.
And if that, I can be disqualified. It's fine. I'm the host here. Like I can. Yes, that's okay.
And so we've got Fast and Curious versus 3 times genre. We've got GimKit with We Will Write, and Josie's even repping her We Will Write shirt. I love it. I love watching Josie's We Will Write videos on like everything. So
I know. Fun fact about Josie, you guys, she's super shy.
I am.
But also a drama teacher. I love it.
Oh, and I love her what is it? It's like it's a Tuesday theater activity or something like that.
Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday theater activity. And you like do a game, and I'm like, oh, those are so cool. I want to do that in math.
I know. I teach 3 things.
Yes. And it's always good. You're always doing an Eduprotocol or like a really cool application of a tool, and I appreciate them. All right, Steve. So I guess you're first. Play yours. Roll that beautiful Steve footage.
Oh, that's dangerous territory.
Hey everyone, today we're doing an iteration of Fast and Curious called Fast and Mysterious. So imagine I'm a student going through a platform like GimKit and answering some Fast and Curious questions, right? I'm going through it, but what if the questions do more than answers, right? And so what I mean by that is Fast and Mysterious is where there's a driving question or a riddle of sort, and the students are going through the questions and trying to find Easter eggs to solve that said riddle while they're answering the question. You go into Gemini, you could go in and create a gem. And so when I go into this gem area, I new gem and fill out everything. So what I'm going to have it do is I wanted to create Fast and Mysterious, and I'm going to put verbiage of what Fast and Curious is. I'm going to have it align to my California state standards. I'm going to fill all this out, and don't worry, I got you, because I have the AI prompt built in. So you literally will get a copy of this, copy and paste it, put it right into that gem. You have all this filled out, and then you have a gem. So here's the gem that I've created called Fast and Mysterious. I can simply just tell it what I want it to do, right? And what I'm about to teach. And then what it's going to do, it's going to do a few different things. It's going to generate the standard alignment. It's going to give the essential question or the riddle, right? And then it's going to give me the answer of that said riddle. So you can come down here and check out, look, you get a spreadsheet. So I'm going to go ahead.
I can hear Stephanie banging out Justin riddles right now.
And so here are the questions. Drop it in the same exact format to where you can upload that GimKit. Like download this tab and go to File, go to Download. It likes it as a CSV. And so now when I go over to GimKit, now you could import spread. I can just upload the files like this. Now I have my fast and mysterious questions ready to just, if I wanted to, I can select all done. And now I can go and play this, move this fast and curious experience right into my students. What I feel is, it was hard to keep that short.
That's
So,
pretty
Remy,
cool,
yeah.
actually.
Remy, your I bet that's 203. It's not, because did you hear how he cut himself off mid sentence? Also, I made sure that it was less than 2 minutes.
My first go at it, it was 7 minutes, and then I had to like so much chopping. Sweet. All right.
All right. So then Josie's with We Will Write is coming up next. And maybe at the end I want to spill some beans on something about Steve's thing at the end, because you're not going to move on. I'm telling you, Josie's going to kick your butt. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Wozniak coming back for round 2 of this amazing March Madness bracket, where we are talking about the 3-time genre challenge using the WeWillWrite.com platform, one of my favorite EdTech tools of the year. So here's the template I showed you in round 1, where students are writing 3 different ways about one picture or prompt that you give them. They can write a persuasive paragraph. They can write an explanatory paragraph. They can write a narrative paragraph which builds fluency over the genres, where they're not just focusing on one genre of writing at a time or one text type. They are practicing them interchangeably all the time. But wait, here's the twist. Now you can apply it to your content areas. It's not just for fun. You're studying author's craft. You're studying tone. Have the students write about a picture using 3 different tones. You're studying ancient history. Have them write from the perspective of somebody in history. That builds empathy. That builds understanding of content. This is a great assessment. You're studying Mesopotamia. Have them use the information they know to write a narrative, an explanatory paragraph, and a persuasive paragraph. This is an alternative assessment. You know whether or not they understand Mesopotamia. You're studying disasters like the Titanic. Have them write about it in We Will Write to gamify the experience. It's an assessment without them knowing it's an assessment. Do they remember what they learned? Can they write a survival story with information they learned? Can they write an informational paragraph about the causes of the disaster because they studied it? Can they persuade the government to change ocean liner safety laws using the information they read about? If they're writing about first person point of view, second person, third person, do it in We Will Write. There's so many possibilities for this amazing tool in your classroom. And again, you get insights into how they did. But the amazing thing is it is so versatile, this Eduprotocol.
I love the
Was anybody watching Josie during that? She was so pleased with herself. She was like, I'm totally giving myself an A. I am doing a great job. My speech is clear and not rushed.
It took me so long to record that I just didn't watch it when it was done, and I had no idea how it turned out. Damn, please.
Was that your give up round? That's it. I'm sending it no matter what.
It took so long because, like Steve said, it's like 7. It takes so long to get it down to under 2 minutes, and because there's so much to say, because it's a good protocol.
It is. And Josie, can I just say that, like, I loved your bit about, like, when they don't even know it's an assessment, right? When they don't know, I'm like,
it's just a work day. I love that.
It's just a work day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably more authentic too, right? You get more accurate data because they don't have the nerves, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah. They don't know. They think it's a game.
Yeah. So you should win. I'll say that.
I don't know. Your Gemini thing was pretty cool. I like that. I'm gonna have to rewatch that video.
That one is in. John did a. Was it not the Catalina wine mixer? Is the other one?
The worldwide.
Why did I forget that one? Worldwide. My session is on that. If you care.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that.
Yep.
Our session is on that, if you wanted to go look.
Sorry, that was our session. Sorry, Sophie. My bad.
Kat says that's in the past, you guys. You got to let it go. All that Kat cares about is today.
Yes.
No
History
resting on
teachers,
your
we love
laurels.
to.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sweet. Kind of put this back up, kind of as a reminder. We're getting more come through.
Get some votes in.
Look
They're
at all these
actually getting
series
close.
students. Just kidding.
Getting close. Dominic voted. Hi, Dominic. Glad you're watching. Alrighty. The fourth face-off, I'm super excited for because I love these two tools immensely. I think they're really, they're just really awesome. Actually, I've loved all of these tools. Short answer, Snorkel, Jim Kit, whatever. Brisk School AI, and We Will Write. I've been loving all of those tools. But these two, I mean, Canva I use every day. So, and that is Sketch and Tell with Tisha. And she's doing Sketch and Tell with Canva. And then Iron Chef with Genially with Remy. And I didn't even know about Genially until a couple years ago. And I'm super excited to see everything else that it can do. It's super cool. It's super cool. Okay. First up is Tisha's Sketch and Tell with Canva, round 2. You guys have anything to say?
Let her cook is what I've got to say. Let her cook.
Here we go.
Let's talk about an Eduprotocol that doesn't just show up to the bracket. It shows up ready to cut down the nuts. You know Sketch and Tell, but this is Sketch and Tell Canva collab. Traditional Sketch and Tell is already super strong. Students sketch and then they explain. It activates retrieval. It uses dual coding. It increases student talk. It's always been a fave just as it is. But this version takes it a step further. Let me explain. In Sketch and Tell Canva collab, students don't work alone. They partner up on a shared Canva slide and co-construct their thinking. They debate, they negotiate, they ask, is this accurate? How do we show this process? What's missing? That's cognitive lift. Then, and here's the power move, they join another pair. Now they're explaining their design to 2 new thought partners. They compare, they challenge, they refine, they revise. Before we even get to reflection, they've processed the concept through multiple perspectives. This goes beyond surface learning. This is layered understanding. Then we move to a shared Canva whiteboard, digital post-its, key takeaways, deepening understanding, connecting concepts in real time. Now we're not just looking at individual understanding, we're seeing collective intelligence in real time. And let's be honest, not every student always has a device. No problem. Pairing removes barriers. No opt-out, no excuses, just collaboration. Sketch and Tell Canva Collab builds retrieval, discourse, revision, and reflection all in one seamless flow. It's structured, it's scalable, it's cognitively rich. It's perfect for elementary, high school, multiple subjects, CTE, and electives. Other protocols participate. This one dominates, and that's why it wins the bracket.
I love the basketball at the end, on fire.
Ka-cha!
That was good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Literally wrote the book. Yeah, so Ramita is going up against Tisha, who literally wrote the book on Canva and Eduprotocols. Fantastic.
With help.
It was a collaborative effort, I'm sure.
It was a collaborative effort. Canva collab.
Love it, yes. Okay, so then Remy is up with Genially and Iron Chef. Iron Chef is one that I wish that my teachers had when I was going through. I really do. Like, I wish it, definitely.
Yeah, and in the, there's always a new protocol like hexagonal thinking and battleship. And, we're always going forward, but man, Iron Chef holds up and you can do so many things with it. So yeah, I appreciate that. It's like I say in my PDs a lot, and I don't want to debate Hattie because that's really messy, but the bottom line is it's the highest effect size in his research. And yet, when's the last time you were strolling down a hallway going, wow, what a fantastic jigsaw those kids are doing? We just don't do it that much given all the power. It's amazing how much we don't use jigsaws at all.
It's true. Here we go with Iron Chef.
Shh, Dustin, shh. I got you.
Here's why I like doing Iron Chef in Genially. First, I can tweak my protocol by simply adding or changing things on the slide. But I think when I want my students to add both a picture and an additional secret ingredient, it's nice to be able to disguise some of those things behind some animation that we all know the kid who's going to be the one to put the most outrageous stuff on a slide if they know that the whole class is going to see it. I was that kid. I'm still that kid today. So one of the reasons I like doing it in Genially is here's what my student slide looked like from last time with no constraints set up on the information that is displayed. If I made that same slide and said somebody put something in that was distracting, now I can set it up where if we want to look at the picture for a second, they can click on that and it goes away. Instead of having a random video down here sitting in the corner, if their secret ingredient is to find a music video that highlights their topic, right, they can put it in this second window to share, and we can listen to some of the Pogues talking about a dirty old town. So I like having these kinds of things hidden in the additional windows because for my students who want to showcase more depth, they can do so, but not by having diarrhea of the words and characters on a slide. That it can stay neat, it can stay compact, and it can still be engaging because they can showcase those things, but they're done in a non-distracting way.
I love the going deeper, right? It allows you to put more, but it seems like less in the same time.
Yeah, this has got me thinking I got to take a look at Genially because I think there's some really neat features there that I have not played with at all. So thanks for that, for sure.
Yeah.
All righty. That is all 4 of our face-offs, and I'm gonna, Steve, put up the link again, please.
Yep. There it
Last
is.
2 are pretty good, yes. And I'm also putting it in the Facebook chat. I also put it in the Edu Guardian group. So, all right, team, you've got just like a minute or 2 to get your vote in, just these 4 face-offs to put your final votes in. Is there anyone here that would like to have last words, potentially?
I will do a couple of last words. Thank you to everybody for spending their time to improve your craft and share that so widely with other people. And I wish we had more teachers like you guys that were out like creating stuff and building stuff and sharing stuff with people instead of just trying to promote their TPTs or whatever. So thanks you guys for bringing all of your professionalism, care, and love.
Vote for my mom.
Wait, I can't see. Is that Justin?
That's illegal. Illegal. I took my kids outside.
What happened? I don't know.
Stephanie's of the mind, whatever it takes.
Whatever.
I mean,
it
if she
takes.
has to bribe her child to get votes, eek.
Oh, dang. Okay, cool. All right. Sophie, how long? I didn't hear what you said. Eli was talking to me.
All right, so how long? I just got one more. I just got another vote in.
Cool.
And going into the settings.
We doing live voting?
Yes, live voting.
This is going to be messy.
We just got another one. And I am going in. Turning it off now. This form is no longer accepting responses.
Sweet.
Ooh, we got like 2 more in at the last second.
Are they both from Justin?
No, it was Christy and Melissa Kincaid, Queen Bella. Christy voting for herself. I know your email, girl. Yes. Okay. So in the winner of Face Off number 1, it was between Math Reps and Snorkel with Lisa and Random Emoji Power Paragraph, which would answer Justin. The winner is Lisa. Congratulations. You just defeated last year's champion.
Oh, good job, answer keeper.
Yay. Face Off number 2. Justin, do you have any last words since this is... I actually gave you a really hard one because it wasn't what your first pick was.
No, that's okay though. She did a great job. I love how she incorporated all the Snorkel things with math. I haven't seen Snorkel used with math a whole lot, so great job, Lisa. That was really cool to see.
Uh-oh, Lisa, you muted yourself back.
There it is. It keeps blocking me. Math Reps are actually in Snorkel as well. So if you are interested in looking at it and seeing how it works, more are being added all the time. So Math Reps are already in there. So you don't even have to like create anything. It is done for you.
And if you teach calculus and we haven't got there yet, just put a screenshot of your favorite and it still goes for it. It's wild. It's great to have it pre-built, but don't let that limit you.
Well, and it has like the little genie that helps you build out the whole Snorkel and rubric and everything too. So you just tell it what you want to do.
It's just fantastic. Adjust, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the second face-off was between Freyer and Brisk with Christy, Thick Slides and School AI with Stephanie. Stephanie definitely utilized her network here. So Stephanie did win. Sorry, Christy. With Thick Slides and School AI with the voting going in, this one was not close at all. Sorry, Christy. Stephanie blew you out of the water. It's fantastic job, you two. Do you guys have any last words?
No last words. I'll see you next year.
Christy does her evil villain laugh. Next time, fools!
I'm starting to plan now.
Get your pick in early. That's all the advice I have for that. Your EduGuardian, your Eduprotocol pick early. All right, the third face-off, it was between Fast and Curious with Steve and 3 Times Genre with Josie. Gimkit, your Gimkit, I don't care how you say it. And we will write, and Josie won! Yay! Josie, you look disappointed.
I'm not. I'm so happy. I love all these tools. They're so good, all of them. And now I need to look at Genially because I don't even know that one. So now I gotta look at that. Good job, Steve. Sorry, not sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, and the last one, face-off number 4, was Sketch and Tell with Canva, with Tisha, and Iron Chef with Genially with Remy. Genially really is one of those unsung, fantastic tools out there. It's a really great presentation tool. It's a great collaborative tool. Canva can do all of those things too. They just do it differently. And it's what you want to do type of thing and what you're going for. And the winner is Tisha with Sketch and Tell and Canva. Hooray!
Hey. I told you she was cooking.
Was.
Awesome. Well, good job, Remy. Yours is, I love Jeannie Lee too. I need to also, just as John said, dive in and learn a little bit more about how it can be used, because it seems really, really cool.
I'm calling my shot now. I am going to spend the next 12 months writing a book on Eduprotocols and Genially. Next year, I will do or Iron Chef and Genially again after I've learned how to design things graphically.
I love it. I can't wait.
Send me a link and we'll learn it together, Remy.
Fantastic. All right, Remy, do you have any puns that you would like to share before you go?
I'll find my notes and just start spamming them in the chat with no context, just like I'm Stephanie, that I'll just randomly start firing shots at people who weren't even in the competition to show that I'm that level of prepared.
I love it.
See, you guys, you don't have to talk fast to be better, Justin. You can talk slow and nail it.
Did Justin already bounce?
Justin left.
Yeah, once he loses, he's out. He's like, I'm out.
All right, so thank you guys so much for participating. This has been really fun. For those of you who are saying goodbye and not moving on, the next round will be against Lisa and Stephanie. So, yeah, so we've got 2 face-offs coming up. I need to get that opened up and start filling out that. We have 2 face-offs coming up with the final 4. And they will be live. I'm working on the form. They will be live. I'll update the form and we will. Did you already do it? You did already do it.
That's what I was trying
Look
to
at you.
Just let me talk. But yeah.
Okay.
The form. Yeah. The form is good. It's ready to go.
Form is good. Ready to go. You're gonna put that up on this. Well, you can't go voting now because you haven't even seen them. We will present live, and the first one will be Lisa. Hope you're ready, Lisa. And yes, you've got 2 minutes. You've got 2 minutes to do your round 3 presentation. Everybody will be presenting live. So, Lisa, if you want to go ahead and share your screen. Steve, you got the timer, right? You said you went and got your phone.
I did. Pulling it up right now. And whenever we're ready.
Wait, I'm still hung up on the idea that there's no pre-event voting. What the heck is that?
We did pre-event voting for round 2.
But this is live, John. You can't vote before you see it.
Justin can.
I mean, we can. Are we ready?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So, hi, Math Reps and Snorkel. Again, it is a match made in heaven. So, the biggest barrier in math isn't necessarily the numbers, the computation, it's that executive function and persistence. So, many students, they'll check out because they either can't organize it, they're not sure where to begin, they hit an error, or they get frustrated, and so then they just stop. And this can be a nightmare for all of us, right? UDL, otherwise. So we're going to solve that problem for engagement and representation. What? How are we going to do that, Lisa? Well, I am so glad you asked. So we're going to, again, use Snorkel, but we're going to look a little bit deeper into it. So this student didn't just fill out the boxes, and mind you, they did it 5 times. Why is that? Because they got the feedback, and they were asking Snorkel when they took a struggle, and they were asking the Snorkel coach, what do I do? And they helped them out. They gave them questions. They guided them along. So by offloading that fear of failure and allowing the students to use the AI and to interact with that coach, it lifted that cognitive load, and the brain is now free to engage in metacognition. So they aren't just calculating, they are explaining why that strategy works and how they are all connected. They are building a mental schema that sticks in their brains. And this is what we want in math. So this is a championship combination because it turns standardized reps into personalized learning path. What? And remember, we aren't just doing the reps, we are building mathematical identities. You heard it here, folks. All right. And here is just some more feedback for you. So you have feedback is a 1.29 on the Hattie effect size, and mastery learning is a 0.57 on the Hattie effect learn size. So yes, I am saying it right here. Math reps and Snorkel, we are the winners. Thank you very much.
Oof, smooth.
Just in time.
Well, this is what happens when you can speak quickly. You can get a lot of words in one short period of time, and no smack talking, because my stuff is that good. I don't need to smack talk anybody.
Woof. Bringing it from Detroit.
Well, yesterday was 313 day.
Love it.
Oh, that's Fast and Curious Day.
Wait, there's a fasting. Never mind. I'll ask about that later.
313.
Okay. Thank you, John. All right, here we go with thick slides.
I'm ready for my intro. There's not a better intro than, okay, thick slides.
For the woman who needs no introduction, Stephanie Howe is at the library because the internet went out at her house. So
Yes.
just give you a little prep there.
And Christy Cloud turned off my Wi-Fi along with Remy. So here I am. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is good. Kat said it wasn't. So let me know if there are issues. Okay, you ready?
We do now see your thick slide. So that's nice.
Perfect. Here we go.
Steve, tell her when to go.
All right. Ready, set, go.
All right, so with thick slides, we're able to really support students by empowering them by creating learning experiences that are also enriched by using AI. So with School AI, we can enhance student thinking. We can also enhance our teachers' thinking too. And so when we think about using School AI and Eduprotocols, we can build our students' independence and support differentiation as well. But I don't know about you. Eduprotocols are not just for our students, especially thick slides. And I don't know if you know Kim Vogie, but Kim Vogie is the ultimate oversharer. She actually has an Eduprotocol community with a ton of educators sharing Eduprotocols. You'll notice this number right here, over 20 million or 1,000, right? And so with this Eduprotocols space, there's a lot of oversharing happening. And so what we can do is, as we're implementing this to teachers, is creating a personalized space. This can really support the coaching cycle, where we first are able to come into a School AI space. They are able to identify the issue. So I can come in here and I can say, okay, I'm teaching fourth graders. We're working on fractions. If I come over to the Facebook group, it might take a moment to search for that topic for resources that actually need to be supported. And as I'm working with teachers, they can be completing a thick slides right here, where as they're going through the space to learn about how they can level up their lesson, as they're learning about the different Eduprotocols, they're able to think about 3 different facts that surprise them. They can add an image that really stuck away or reminded them of that space. They can take away a quote, what life was like before using thick slides or an Eduprotocol, and after Eduprotocols. So they're able to really kind of come in, have a personalized learning experience by using a personalized space. As they're
Cut it. There we go. I know, it's so much harder live. You can't edit live.
I remember Stephanie talking to me about when she was making her videos because she doesn't like to edit. So she was just like, she would just retake. I'm like, girl, that's exhausting.
Yeah, I don't edit. Well, I don't retake too much. I'm just perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
All right.
Well, I'm definitely not perfect. So here we go. Are you ready?
Yes. You have the.
Yep. I just was making sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Tisha doing sketch and tell with Canva. Here we go.
All right. I love Sketch and Tell, and I love Sketch and Tell 4. This works great in my CTE culinary arts class because we don't have a lot of time. We got to get into the kitchen. So they fold the paper into 4 quadrants, write the 4 terms at the top of each square in the traditional way. Students have 4 minutes to draw their understanding of each term. Then they have 4 minutes to form a group of 4 and share their drawing. Then they have 4 minutes to define each term in your own words on each square in the back. But with Canva, we can take it to the next level. In a shared presentation deck, students can draw, use text, and use elements, even use the magic media to add extra visuals to explain and visually conceptualize their learning. But we can take it a step further with some amazing tools that Canva has, like Bulk Create, because we can streamline the workflow. So Bulk Create, we go into apps, we upload our CSV file, then we go into our name on the bottom of our screen, and the 3 little dots, click Connect Data. Connect to the field, and then voila, we have 1 slide for every student in the class. That's simple. We can create a presentation deck in no time flat, and it is ready for our students to be able to use. We can duplicate that if we wanted to, so that the next period has one. But then we can go in and we can record ourselves. So now students, instead of maybe defining their learning or writing it, we can have them speak with our recorder. It is easy for them to go in, record it. They could remove the background. They can add more. They could add more videos if they want. There's lots of options there as well. So there's 3 high impact techniques all in one. They're drawing, they're verbalizing, they're speaking. It's the perfect trifecta. It doubles recall, it solidifies connections, it strengthens memories. And that
There we go.
All right, there's
the whole upload of the CSV, I had no idea it did that. That is so cool.
It's very cool. I use it all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
Fantastic, fantastic. That was some pretty awesome timing there, Tisha.
Go, go, go.
I'm surprised myself.
All right. So last one for this round, yeah?
Josie, and we will write
is it
with
me?
3 times genre. Yes.
It's me now? Okay, hold on. Let me.
Yes, it's you now.
This is good. All right. Are you going to tell me when to start?
I can.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, tell me when to start.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
Okay, this is Josie with the 3 times genre challenge in We Will Write. So one of the biggest barriers in writing classrooms isn't necessarily motivation, it's access. So students struggle because writing tasks often demand too many things at once. So remembering the content, organizing their ideas, figuring out the structure of the style of writing they're doing, whether it's narrative or informative or persuasive. And so according to UDL, when cognitive load stacks up like that, students will shut down. So some students need different ways to express ideas, using different entry points into thinking. But if every assignment only allows for one format, many learners never get the chance to show what they actually know. So the strategy here is a 3 times genre challenge, and We Will Write removes the barrier of the stress and creates it like a game to separate ideas from format. So for example, here's a sample I showed in my last videos where students are writing about one topic 3 different ways. Now, this is where we can really refine it. So you can use that 3 times genre for specific skills. So in this particular case, we are using it to write and practice different kinds of hooks. Okay, so you can get very, very specific. And then bringing into We Will Write, like I said, gamifies the process. Students have 2 to 3 to 4 minutes to write, depending on the time you set. It's gamified. They vote. The AI is built in for the teacher to give feedback verbally to the whole class. Students vote on the best one, and then the teacher gets insights. I'm using the 3 times genre challenge for novel studies at this point. This is one I did yesterday. So we're reading Number of the Stars. They had to write They had to rewrite a scene of the character showing bravery. They had to defend that scene in an argument paragraph, writing a CER paragraph defending why that showed bravery. And then they had to explain in an informative paragraph what Nazi occupied Denmark was like at the time. Is that done? Oh
it's
my
done.
gosh. And then you get insight.
Yep, time's up.
Oh no, I had to go
See how she very politely snuck in more stuff? Am I done? Catchphrase. Like done means done, Josie.
All right. Well, this will be for round 4 then.
All right. So the voting form is pushed out on Facebook and here and the EduGuardians chat. And guys, feel free to copy it, paste it everywhere. We've got two minutes.
Do you want me to set a timer for that, or did you?
I'm looking at the clock.
Okay, I can do it that way. Sorry, I have a timer in my hand, so I'm like.
Well, I mean, you could do it if you want. I was going to be like at 12:07.
No, it's good. It's good.
Kat, you're amazing. Thanks for watching.
What's the bit.ly link again? Oh, there it is. I see it.
Yep.
Oh, this is a fun watch. John, any comments? Thoughts?
Oh, I like Lisa's hair today.
Thank you. It's super cute. $20 on Amazon.
Yeah. Is it a clip-on?
It's a claw clip, yeah. It's super cute. It's my favorite one. I love it.
And it's super, it's winning for me, for sure.
Right? It's just
also, I would like to
darling.
say for next year's event, if you're presenting from a public place, you should lose points if there's loud background noise. And this is from a guy who's done a keynote from a McDonald's play place. It's possible to do that well.
This is just the natural noise in my living room every day. So apparently my boys were heard.
The suspense. It's so quiet.
Yes.
We need music, Steve.
I can beatbox it. Oof, oof, oof.
We have all these all these different things we can do in here that's not music. So the next time John speaks, we can
Mute me.
do one of these.
Okay, so there's a tie right now, so I have to let it go a little bit longer.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Next vote decides. Next vote decides.
Got some cool stuff with Canva.
I mean, math reps, it is Pi Day.
It is Pi Day.
That's
Who's
fair.
the math teacher?
Yesterday was 313 Detroit Day, also Fast and Curious Day. Let's throw some math love out there.
Yeah.
Just a little fun fact while we're sitting here and waiting. Steve trains his students to applaud when anyone walks in the room. So when they end up going to another teacher and he walks in the room, they just clap for him.
Okay, let me provide. Hold on. Let me
I
provide
couldn't remember where I heard that from. And so I told my students I wanted them to start doing that. But I couldn't remember where I got that from. So it must have been you. I love that.
So, no, the real reason is when anyone's late to class, right? because normally when people are late to class, you're like, oh, shame on you.
Oh.
Everyone claps.
Yeah, so
but
you're doing like low grade passive aggressive.
yes, like we're glad you're here,
Yeah.
but maybe a little bit passive.
So here's my version of that, Steve, since we're creating a diversion while people are counting. One time my superintendent walked into my 6th grade classroom and he's like, hey, John, how you doing? And I was like, oh, it's going great. Hey, boss, you guys are always talking about classroom control, right? And he goes, yeah. And I go, watch this. And I was pointing at Devin, and Devin started acting like he was choking and fell out of his chair. And I was like, that is classroom control, boss. And he was a little horrified until about 8 kids were like, do me. And I was like, okay.
No. That's good.
Okay, so one more person did come in and vote. Thanks to Eruz Flint 12 at Gmail for coming in and breaking the tie. So the first face-off between Math Reps and Thick Slides, that was a close one. That one was the close one. And Thick Slides won.
Yay, Thick Slides.
Yay, there's Stephanie. That one was so close. It was so close. And the second face-off with 3 times genre and Sketch and Tell. The winner of that one is Sketch and Tell. So congratulations, Tisha. Thank you, Josie and Lisa, for participating. You guys did a fantastic job. I appreciate your time and effort. And I know that as teachers, and you don't really have all that much time. So thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you. This was fun. And good luck to the rest of you. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Appreciate all of you. All right, the last 2.
Right. Game on.
Yep.
Ready for your stuff.
I'm ready.
Sophie, I do have the last form ready.
I saw you typing, and you even updated the Google slide.
I know.
You're just on it.
Only today. Yeah.
And only for like this hour and a half or whatever. I'm sure.
It's normally you. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
round 4
cool.
voting is between Thick Slides and
Sketch and Tell.
Sketch and Tell. Holy cow. I am not on it today at all. Okay.
Good.
Thick Slides. Steph, you ready to go? Since I know you're in like a little bit of a time crunch there.
I'm ready. No, they haven't kicked me out yet, so we're good. These 60-mile-per-hour winds are not great.
We had those winds yesterday. I wonder if your winds are now like coming down to me.
I don't know.
Anyways.
All right. Tell me when you're ready, Steve.
All right. Ready, set, go.
All right. So we have kind of seen how Thick Slides can really support the instruction within your classroom or within your coaching cycle. And so now, how do we set one of these up? Well, we're able to use an assistant. And one of my favorite assistants within School AI is called Space Designer. I'm going to click on chat. And right here, I'm able to create my Thick Slides prompt that I want to use for that learning experience that's powered by AI. So you can see here that I'm able to come in and just share a little bit more about what I want to create. It's very low, probably the worst prompt ever, where I'm like, okay, I want to create a space about Thick Slides, Eduprotocols, give me some ideas for this space. Also, my audience is educators, so I want to create this space for educators. From here, it gives me about 4 or 5 ideas on what I could create for this Thick Slide space for teachers. Again, if I was teaching fractions, if I was teaching something in history, or if I was teaching something in science, I can add that topic right here or paste my standard in as well. And then it's going to help me create that prompt and make sure you throw in Thick Slides and Eduprotocols, and the AI will know exactly kind of what that lesson frame and what that protocol looks like. From here, I'm like, oh, I really like all 4 of these ideas. Didn't so much like the question with number 1. And through here, we're able to define the role. I can say, oh, I want it to be an Eduprotocol expert or coach. I can provide the task. What is it that I wanted to do? How do I want educators or students to respond in the space? I can also provide detailed instructions within that space as well. Then I can set those requirements. This is so the AI is not doing the work of the student. After all of that, I'm ready to click create a space. And from here, it's going to design that space where my students are able to be in the space, learning, engaging, getting feedback immediately, while they're also pulling away key points for their fixed slide.
Got it. There we go. Good job, Steph.
All right.
This
Am
is
I up?
perfect.
Good job,
You
Steph.
are.
All right. Timer ready?
Yep. You
Right.
you want to have a? I don't see a screen share yet.
It's there. I was just waiting for you. Okay.
Oh, good. All right. Whenever you're ready.
All right, let's go. All right, Sketch and Tello is one of my faves for the CTE Culinary Arts classroom. The goal is to collect 9 or more facts, details, examples, or observations from provided resources, then drawing, writing, and connecting these facts to previous learning using the template. I love this in my class because I can have my students read the recipe formula for donuts and then be able to sketch out the recipe directions. In their kitchen group, they share the steps with their team and they write out the recipe directions. Blow your mind, you can use Canva code to create your own Sketchabee or Sketch and Tello template. So I wrote a prompt, Canva code created this amazing template for me that I can use with my students. I can share it with as a link or in an LMS. I can publish it. And then what happens is after that website is published, students can go in, they click on each box. They are going to be able to write the name of that step and then click in the box and they are going to be able to draw their step. Now students can, after they're done with that, save this as an image, and then it goes into Canva Analytics. So now I am able to record all of students' responses in my spreadsheet. Mind blown. Another awesome way that I use this is I go into Canva. Students will use resources. Let's say we're learning about Southern cuisine. They draw 9 things that they learned about food techniques, flavor profiles, etc. Then they share their drawings with their food truck team and determine the 9 facts collectively that they've learned. Then they create a storyboard that they're going to use to create a video for the food truck race, where we bring in an authentic audience of customers into our classroom to try their Southwest cuisine. And they can create that collaborative video based on that storyboard. Drawing, verbalizing, writing, all these high impact techniques all in one. Again, it doubles recall, it solidifies connections, it strengthens memory. And that is why.
There we go. Cut it. Oh my gosh. I learned a whole lot today about Canva. That is
right.
crazy.
Yeah. I'm like, what? Like, I didn't know I could do that. All right. Okay. So the link is out.
Boom. EP champs.
Ah! Sorry. I got
A lot of multitasking over there, but that's good.
mom life. You got to do what you got to do. Hey, that's my light, child.
Absolutely. Okay.
All right. So the form is out. If people are starting to vote, there are already 2 in there. Steph and Christy, thanks for being the first 2 voters. Steph's like, on it. Will you turn that back, please? All right.
Nice.
Steph, you know how like Kat got in contact with your mom last year to get like images and things for her Eduprotocols Smack Talk and whatnot?
Yeah.
Well, now I have your husband's email.
Did he vote?
Yes.
Oh, good.
The whole household.
Okay, because I had my parents vote too. I sent it to my mom.
Do we draw the line at making voting QR codes for your own? Is that like if people are printing stickers and sharing QR codes on Facebook? Is that just too much? Is that too far?
My mom definitely does not know I'm doing this right now. Shoot. Missed my opportunity. My mom vote.
I don't appreciate the hate vote, Dustin. I really don't.
I love Kat, how many emails do you have?
She said she had 4. Ready
Cat
to
lady, Cat lady 123.
Oh man.
Cat
God,
48.
I can't even get one vote.
So Tisha, I have to ask, like a lot of the stuff you shared today is that accessible if they're like on free Canva?
Yeah, 100% Canva for Education, all of it.
Wow.
Yep. It's pretty amazing. Honestly, that Canva code blows my mind.
So I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, so it can kind of like make stuff for you. But I wasn't thinking like what you showed. I'm like, oh, super purposeful. Like, oh, it's going to do this exact thing. And
yeah, I showed a video. If you check on my, I posted it on the socials yesterday of a Jeopardy game that I created. And it literally, in just one, like the only prompt that I had to change, or the only refinement I had to change on my very simple prompt was I wanted it to change it from 3 teams to 4 teams. It was amazing. We played it in class yesterday. It was so fun. It was a legit Jeopardy board, and it like opened up each number, and it had the question, and then you could assign points, and it gave the answer. It was like, it blew my mind. And that was without any refinement. Like I could have just thinking about like how the whole AI just in general blows my mind.
And it's all just prompt based, right? Like it's just a matter of prompting it.
Yeah, I just like create a Jeopardy style board based on Oregon food handlers, and I added a link, and I said I want there to be 20 questions, and I want it to be, and it was a very simple prompt. I could have done a lot better at my prompt, but I was amazed with the simple prompt that I gave it, that it did such an amazing job.
Yeah. Will it, I'm just curious, like in sophistication, will it create like an escape room?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, your mind will be blown. If you go in there, it's pretty insane.
It's on my list for the week.
Mm-hmm. There's so much that I want to do that I haven't had a chance to. Full-time teaching is no joke.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And just to that point, Tisha made me think of probably the second least thing, Steve, that people use in GimKit is they don't use the Kit collab mode. I think that is the least mode used, and it's fantastic because the kids submit their questions and answers in real time, it pushes the DOK up so high. And when I demo it with teachers in real classrooms, and I say, just, submit a boring fact about yourself, the kids are like, what do you mean? And I'm like, write a question. And they're stymied until finally one kid like Sophie cranks one out, and I'm like, yeah, like that. And then they go, oh. But my second, I think, underappreciated one in GimKit is the AI. Generate with AI is wild, you guys. And I'll just tell you how sophisticated it is. I got into a Zoom with a professor from UC Berkeley who does AI programming. He doesn't teach people about the ethics of AI or how to use it. His class is AI programming, how to write AI code, right? And so I wanted to show him the feature, and I said, watch this. What's a subject you're going to work on next week? And I forget what it was. And I just put a couple of vocabulary words in and went, go. And this is a guy who's a professor at UC Berkeley. He was mind blown. Like he's like, I can actually literally use that with no modifications. So you can imagine how good it would work with a digraph or trigraph quiz. Like that's not even pushing the limits of what's possible.
Yeah. So much is possible. Love that.
Yes.
Sophie, do we? She's like, yeah, we're on it.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted because kids. All right, we're calling it. And Stephanie, are you going to have your face on here for this?
It is on, but it's not on.
Okay. Okay, cool.
No,
I
I
understand.
can try to refresh if that would help, but then I would leave.
Leave. Yeah, you're good. All right. So, in this wonderful, amazing experience that we've had, that is now probably a tradition since we've done it 2 years in a row. The second champion of the Eduprotocols March Madness is Thick Slides with School AI and Stephanie Howell. Yay! Where's the clap, Steve?
Oh, I'm sorry. She's
Oh,
perfect, so I didn't think she needed one.
It was that mom vote stuff, whatever.
Yeah, it was AJ. He was writing on the whiteboard behind me that you can't see, Mama. So, and he put like, I love Mama. So I think it was AJ.
It was AJ. AJ's love. I meant the sound effects applause, Steve.
Oh, I'm smart.
I mean, I would like Steve's clips too. That would be wonderful. Yeah, I don't know why my phone is not loading.
Yeah, it's that high-powered Wi-Fi over there. Sweet. Awesome.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Tisha, for participating. You both did amazing. I've learned so much about all of these tools that were in this program. I'm going to have to go because I have one child locking the other one into a closet now.
No, it's good. It's good.
Well, just swing your camera over that way so we can see it. The ratings will go through the roof, I guarantee you.
Right? Yeah. So no, yeah. Thanks for everyone that's participated. Thanks for everybody that's been online and maybe not presenting, but voting. And maybe you can present next year. And so, John, I feel like, again, Sophie said this, but 2 years in a row, we're still down to do this with you. As long as you are. But yeah, it's a marketing and cultural phenomenon now, Steve. You have a psychic duty to continue. Yes, appreciate you, sir. And we'll be posting up some real footage. I know that we are working with John on putting this content up in his space, right? And so we'll be working on that. But again, thanks for everyone that's been participating and engaging in this way. And we hope that all of you got something out of it.
Thank you so much. This was super fun. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll get my family in the voting next year.
Yeah. Get the cousins, the nephews.
It worked for Justin.
Deceased family members.
It worked for Justin last year. It worked for Stephanie this year. So that must be key. You got to get your family looped in.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
And I also had Kat in her 5 email accounts. So shout out to Kat. Thank you, Kat, for having so many Chrome profiles open with the voting form. You are amazing.
No shame.
I just texted my boss that I just texted my boss that I deserve a limo pizza ride for my win.
So good. Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to close this down. Again, thank you all. Until next time, keep your hats on, but your minds open. Enjoy your Saturday. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.